ADHD versus executive function. So Moon Lake talks all about ADHD. Well, it has everything to do with executive function. ADHD is considered an executive function disorder. It's a disorder that impacts one's executive function. It's all about it. So executive function is how we get things done. So with people who have ADHD, attention deficit, you may not like the name. A lot of people take issue with the name ADHD, and that's totally fine. But to think about why it's called attention deficit disorder, attention, how we pay attention, how we focus, how we concentrate. A deficit of it, well, they have a lot of attention, but are they putting it in the right places? So it's a disorder of attention and focus and concentration. If we can't put our attention where it needs to be, we are not going to be able to learn what we need to learn in life to have a really great life. So they have everything to do with each other. Once I start talking about executive function, you'll see how it's the same as ADHD. Although you don't have to have ADHD to have executive function challenges. People with brain injuries can have executive function challenges, dyslexia, autism, or with no diagnosis, people can have executive function challenges. I want to talk about the legitimacy of executive function. One of the biggest problems is that parents and teachers don't understand the legitimacy of executive function, meaning that most people don't even know what it is. They've never even heard of it. And if they've heard of it, they don't know much about it. So they don't understand the legitimacy. What does that mean? The legitimacy means that it's real, that the brain is still developing. And I talk about the can't versus the won't. If you have a child who can't do something, like I can't see really well without my glasses, okay? So I can see the screen, but I can't read all the details on the screen. Now I can. Now, if you think that I should just try harder, and I'm trying and I'm trying and I'm trying and it's not working, I just can't. It's not that I won't. Well, if you think that I won't, that's a very different story. If a kid can't do something, they can't do school, they can't do the complexity of school, the planning, the organization, getting their homework done on time in a timely manner, they can't balance everything. And you think it's a won't, that they're just being willful. They're just not motivating themselves. They just need to try harder. They need to work harder. They need to stop messing around. They need to focus more. If you're sending those messages and you think that it's a won't, but it's a can't, telling them to do that and to work harder and try harder doesn't give them these skills. Now, I don't know how to ride a motorcycle. So if you tell me to go ride a motorcycle and I don't have the skills to do it, and you tell me to try harder, I'm just going to get in an accident and hurt myself. But that's what we do. We keep telling these kids, try harder, try harder, try harder. So it's really difficult to watch when we have entire like schools and parent groups and stuff that don't know what's going on, because we can't help if we don't know what's going on.